Hey ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Albums Record, and today episode 9, and today I'm bringing you Southernplayalisticadillacmuzic by OutKast. It's a debut studio album, so yeah, I'm gonna get into it now. Southernplayalisticadillacmuzic is the 1994 debut studio album by hip-hop duo OutKast. After befriending each other in 1992, the rappers André 3000 and the Big Boi pursued recording as their duo worked with the production team Organized Noize, which led to their signing to LaFace Records. The album was produced by the team, recorded at the Dungeon, D.A.R.P Studios, the Purple Dragon, Bosstown, and Doppler Studios in Atlanta. It's a southern hip-hop record. Live instruments in its hip-hop production and musical elements from funk, soul genres. Wanted to make a statement about the urban life as an African American in the South. OutKast wrote and recorded the album as teenagers and addressed coming of age. The topics with the album songs, they also incorporated repetitive hooks and southern slang in their lyrics. Southernplayalisticadillacmuzic was released by LaFace on April 26, 1994 and peaked at number 20 on the Billboard hip hop charts, eventually being certified platinum in the United States. The recording received positive reviews from critics and helped distinguish southern hip hop as a credible hip hop scene amid East Coast and West Coast hip hop market domination at the time. The album has since been viewed by music journalists as an important release in both hip hop and Atlantic music scene. The release of the album was released, obviously, as I said earlier, we released April 26, 1994. It was recorded between 1993 and 1994. The length 64 minutes and 33 seconds. The label LaFace Records. Producers were Organized Noize. There's 3 singles from the album now. Number 1, Players Ball, which was released November the 19th, 1993. 2, Southernplayalisticadillacmuzic, self-titled single, released July 1994. And 3, Get Up, Get Out, released October 1994. Background now. André and Big Boi met in 1992 at the Lenox Square shopping mall when they were both 16 years old. The two lived in East Point section of Atlanta and attended Tri-City High School. During the school, they participated in rap battles in the cafeteria. André 3000 dropped out of high school at the age of 17 and worked as a serious job before he and Big Boi formed a group called 2 Shades D in return to obtain his GED at the night school following the release of Southernplayalisticadillacmuzic. They briefly dabbled in the streets hustling to save up for recording money. The duo also spent time at their friend's Rico Wade's basement recording studio known as The Dungeon with Wade's production team, Organized Noize, and future member of the hip-hop group Booty Mob. OutKast recorded demos at the studio. Organized Noize member Ray Murray helped Big Boi, whose strength lay in the songwriting, developing his rapping skills. After several local productions, the team was hired by LaFace Records to produce remixes of songs from TLC's 1992 album. On the TLC tip, the team had André 3000 and Big Boi rap over them, which led to a record deal from LaFace for both Organized Noize and OutKast. The commercial success of Arrested Development 1982 alternative hip-hop single Tennessee also encouraged LaFace to sign OutKast, the label's first hip-hop act. In 1992, OutKast started recording the album at the Dungeons. The studios featured mostly second-hand recording equipment. Recording sessions also took place at the Bosstown, Dallas, Austin's D.A.R.P Studios, and Purple Dragon in Atlanta, located in the Midtown Atlanta. Bosstown developed a sentimental value for OutKast, who later brought the studios in 1999 and renamed it Stankonia after their fourth studio album. Throughout the album's recording, the studio defined their artists and drew on the ideas from funk, contemporary R&B and soul music. André 3000 also smoked marijuana during the session, but he recorded over 30 songs for the album. So, Southernplayalisticadillacmuzik was produced entirely by Organized Noize, which was made up of Rico Wade's, Ray Murray and Sleepy Brown's production team. Organized Noize used as live instruments on the album, emphasizing musical instruments, including bass, keyboards, guitar and organs, over conventional hip-hop techniques such as DJing and sampling. The music and lyrics now. A southern hip hop album incorporated elements such as southern styled guitar licks, languid soul melodies and mellow 1970 funk grooves. It also featured digital hip hop production elements such as programmed snare beat, booty bass elements including Roland TR-8, 808, clever rhythms and old school hip hop elements including EMU SP 1200 style drum turntable scratches. Music writers characterized the album music and beats as slangy and mechanical. Ronnie Syrick of the Rolling Stones commented that the music shows clear depth to the East Coast whole, like the native tongue, and the West Coast level of potential to live instruments and smooth, irresistible melodies. Which the album wanted to make a statement about the urban life as an African American in the South, particularly in Atlanta. Written when they were teenagers, most of the music addressed coming of age topic as a theme of self-empowerment and reflection of the life in the New South. Encyclopedia of Popular Music, editor of Colin Larkin, writes that the album comprised tales of the streets of their local East Point neighborhood. The album Segur tracks illustrates Southern life. The lyrics incorporated tongue-twisted, triple rhyme scenes, repetitive vocal hooks and Southern slangs, such as that recurring phrase, "Ain't no thing but a chicken wing," repeated throughout "Ain't no thing." Yeah, so I love that's one of my favorite songs. "Ain't no thing but a chicken wing, fucking wang wang, tongue game." I love that song, man. Also, I was about to say the singles. The album lead single "Playboy" was released on November the 9th, 1993. The original intent as a Christmas release featured a song of slang bells in its original mix, but it was removed once the single began receiving more airplay. The single achieved its high exposure in February 1994 with heavy airplay and promotion, including a music video directed by Sean Puffy Gomes. Comes out to achieve a copy of the single from the LaFace founder L.A. Reid and invited OutKast to New York to perform an opening back for Notorious B.I.G. By March, the single had sold 500,000 copies and risen to number 1 on the Billboard Hot Rap Single, topping the charts for 6 weeks. The single's popularity among young black college students from Frank Nick increased its sales and helped break into the top 40, a rare tune for a hip-hop song at the time. Billboard spent 20 weeks at peak at number 30 on the hip-hop 100 chart and made the chart dynamic, but was certified gold by the Recording Industry Association of America. The album sold 500,000 copies. The album sales increased after OutKast appeared at the 995 Source Awards in January. I'm not for the Source Awards now. Remember when André 3000 got off the stage and was like saying, you know what, niggas just love to hate, you know? Because, you know, hip hop was from the East Coast, from New York City, you know, they dominate. They were the best artists of all time, but always from the East was the best artists. Not the West had a lot of dominance as well. It was between the East and the West at the time, and you know, the South wasn't really having any art. It wasn't really popular. You know, people were really fucking with the South, you know. So, you know, when someone new appears in the scene, people always want to question them, you know, question their credibility, saying, "Who's this? I'm not here to the South, and it's from my eyes. I don't fuck with them." You know, it's one of those things, you know. And ask for the thing, and they were talented guys from the South, and they were something different. Their style was different than people from the East, and also from people from the West. And you know, people are questioning them. Oh, they're there for the South. They don't know about rap. They can't compete with us. That's typical stereotype about the South. You know, Andre Frogs won an award, and you know what? He said it straight. People just love to hate, and you know, OutKast went on to do great things. But remember that. Also, on April the 5th, 1995, the Southernplayalisticadillacmuzic was certified platinum, like I said earlier. So that the legacy influence. Southernplayalisticadillacmuzic was a seminal album for the Southern hip hop during the early 1990s. The scene was largely discredited by the rest of the hip hop community as a misogynistic and inferior to other scenes, particularly in the East Coast and West Coast hip hop. Both scenes dominate the hip hop market, and like I said earlier about the Andre 3000 situation when he had the Source Awards, you know. As from other region scenes were often produced by often East Coast or West Coast producers. The album offered an articulate, credible alternative both musically and lyrically to those regional scenes, and was produced by Atlantic-based production team. Music journalist T. Hanson Johnson noted OutKast first company's ambition to music industry as a significant to how they broke from the binary production split by California and New York artists, viewing that their decision to both their region and the native production teams signaled a break from the conventional split between the East and West hip hop, and openly demonstrated that South could produce street certified quality music. So this album reflects the lifestyle that they lived in the South, especially in the Atlanta where they came from, you know. So yeah, man, the album preserves hip hop's dirty South, which later received mainstream recognition. The smooth musical style, drawing on soul, funk and musical traditions. The duo's clever lyrics help define Southern hip hop sound. Influenced acts like Goody Mob, Joy, and Bubba Sparks. Southernplayalisticadillacmuzic also significantly released during the ongoing hot Atlanta music scene. The scene started as a black music revival in Atlanta during the late 1980s and developed the success of LaFace Records and national attention achieved by Atlanta-based recording artists such as Tony Braxton, Chris Cross, Jermaine Dupri, and Babyface. The album offered realistic depiction of the city and viewed from the Afrocentric theme as arrested development and Dupri's mainstream styling. It was named the third best album of 1994 in Eagle's trip list of hip-hop's 25 greatest albums by the year 1980 to 1998. The Vibe included it as one of the 150 essential albums of the Vibe era, 1982 to 2007. So that's it for today. And if you want to see more videos, subscribe to my channel, click the bell, like and share this video, and until next time, peace, take care, bless.